Uh, Welcome to the first episode, and in today's episode, we will be knowing the overview of the whole exam, the whole practice theory exam. And in the exam, there are three sections. The first section is, let me go to the empty canvas, and yeah. So the first section is the hazard perception, and in this section, there are 25 questions and maximum one is allowed to make 12 mistakes. Yeah. Then in the second section is knowledge, and in this section there are 12 questions, and from it 2 mistakes are allowed. In the third section is the insights, and this is the most difficult section. From it, okay, 23 questions are there, and from it 3 mistakes are only allowed. So the window for error is very less, so one has to be very particular about their knowledge and their learnings before going or before appearing for the exam. The cost of the exam for English is around 45 euros, and for Dutch it is around 35-36 euros. It's not that expensive, but yeah, why to take such a pain, and why not to clear in one attempt? So, going back to the video, to the presentation, yeah, all my videos have presentations because I wanted to make the communication as clear as possible. So, coming to the first choice, that is braking. In which of the situations one breaks? For example, let me take this example. Okay, the weather is very bad, it is slippery, and in front of me I am already seeing this car is braking now, because I can see just a glimpse that the car ahead is braking. Some, maybe I don't know what is the cause, but this car has already started braking, and my stopping distance, or my distance between me and him is very, or her, or anyone there, is very less. So in this scenario I should brake. Second, whenever I see the traffic lights, like I'm seeing here, I can, because these traffic lights are always on a raised part of the road, so I see a red light and already everyone is braking, and I am suppose 100 meters away from all this traffic. So in this scenario I have to brake. So from the given 3 choices in the exam, I have to click on brake. Suppose I am driving and I see already people are crossing here on a pedestrian crossing. In this scenario, if this is the question, then I have to brake. Let's take another scenario. Suppose I am driving at a range at around 60 to 80 kilometer per hour, and I am seeing a big gathering of slow moving traffic, and already on the in the speedometer sign it is showing 40 kilometer per hour maximum speed, and imagine I'm driving at 75, so the speed difference is around, is very high, so I need to brake, because otherwise if I don't brake, if I only release the gas, if I do nothing, then I might collide with this car if I am driving on this lane. Let's take another scenario. Suppose as you see the shark teeth on the road, and I see from a distance that some car is going here, or if another car is coming from here, then in that scenario I have to give priority to the other cars as per the rule of the traffic. In this scenario also I have to brake. So these are some of the scenarios, and generally the question will revolve around these scenarios only. Maybe there could be one of the scenario where you can see that a child has dropped a ball or an object is lying on the road, and okay, in that scenario I have to brake because suddenly a small child can run onto the road. That scenario I haven't shown here, but imagine, let's take this scenario and imagine there is an object lying here. Then if I see this object, then I should stop because suddenly someone can jump onto the road to pick this one, because children do not have enough knowledge or enough sense of what they have to do. In that scenario also I have to brake. So cumulatively 1 2 3 4 5 6, in 6 7 type of scenarios the whole concept or whole questionnaire revolves, and this will be presented in the exam. And in this, if this is the case, then you have to select break. Okay, so we understood in which scenarios we have to brake. When there is a bad weather, when there is traffic light, I have to be very vigilant about what is happening. When there is a people crossing the pedestrian crossing, or when there is an object lying on the road, if there are shark teeth and some drivers are crossing. Remember, only drivers. If pedestrian is crossing and I am behind the shark teeth, I do not have to stop. I do not have to give priority. Well, these priority rules will be covering in the next in the further episodes, but for now just mug it up. And in the scenario that when the infrastructure speed limit and my speed limit difference is around 35, 40 or 25, minimum is 25, if that is a speed difference, then I have to stop, I have to brake, not stop, sorry, I have to brake. If the speed difference is around 15, then I should slow it down, release the gas, and the car will automatically slow down. Okay, so this is the scenarios where I have to select the choice for braking. In the next scenario, okay, I have to release the accelerator, which means I have to remove my feet from the accelerator and just release it. That's it. That's it. In this type of scenario, as I mentioned earlier, okay, let's discuss about different scenarios where I will select release the accelerator option. And to be very okay, I will show the test afterwards, not now. Okay, let's forget about that. Okay, when the speed, if I am driving at a speed of 50 kilometer per hour and the infrastructure speed is around, maximum speed is 40 kilometer per hour, so difference is 10 kilometer per hour, 10 kilometer per hour. So in this case, yeah, I can release my accelerator and the car will automatically slow down. In this case it is okay if this is the case. Then if in front of me a cyclist is driving, as you know, cyclists drive at a speed of 15 to 18 kilometer per hour. So if I am driving at a speed of 30 to 35, then I should slow down. If there is sufficient space, then I can overtake and go. In case of someone overtaking, then generally I should give space to them and release my accelerator and adjust my speed accordingly. If it is a wet road, yeah, if it is a wet road, the chances of slipping is very high. So I should, if I'm driving at a speed of 60, then I should little bit reduce my speed. So for little bit reducing my speed, I will release the accelerator and drive at around 50.